Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing out there? Hello, is this mic on?
Yes, sir.
Well, all right then. Shit, act like it. What's up? Look here, my boy Landis. Motherfucker clean as the board of health, ain't it? Tell you, if this comedy shit don't work, pimping is, pimping ain't easy, but you got a shot at it, my brother. You look the damn part. Look here. I'd like to say good evening and like to thank Kerosene for putting this show on, and give him a round of applause. Barking Legs, give him a round of applause. And Reese, oh hell, give her a round of applause. Is that all she can get? No, that ain't all she can get. Woo! Look here. There's this guy, this old hillbilly, he went in the bank and he had a 2x4. Walked in the bank and he said, "This here's a damn robbery." And they started laughing and shit. They was all laughing, the damn clerks, they were just rolling on the floor and shit. So he snatched one of them up, took that 2x4 and beating the hell out of him. And he snatched the other one up, he beating his ass. Then the damn bank president said, "Give him that damn money." They start bagging up the money and shit. The damn bank president stuck his hand in his pocket and gave him the damn money. He said, "You take my money, because I want you to buy you a gun, because you're going to kill somebody with that damn 2x4. Woo! Look here. This guy, he's painting the house, And he went up the ladder. He's up there painting. He dropped his damn paintbrush. And he came down to get it, and this little boy was sitting on the porch. He said, "My daddy wouldn't have had to come down here and get no paintbrush, because he got 2 of them." And the painter, he just got his brush and he went back up. He kept painting. So when he got almost finished, he dropped the damn paintbrush again. He come down. Little boy said, "My daddy wouldn't have had to come down to get no paintbrush, because he got 2 of them." So painter just picked his paintbrush, went up the damn ladder, finished painting. He come down and he went over to the fence, gonna take him a piss, So he whipped his dick out and started pissing, and he looked at the little boy. He said, "I guess your daddy got 2 of these." Little boy said, "No, but the one he got make 2 of yours."
Damn.
Come on now, stick with me, dog. Look here. Kind of lost my train of thought, but I'm gonna be all right. I went and seen a partner, man. His son come running in the room. He said, "Daddy, they called me a sissy." His daddy said, "Who called you a sissy?" He said, "Johnny." He said, "What did you do?" He said, "I hit him with my pocketbook." Woo! Look here. This girl, she asked her mama, she said, "Mama, can you get pregnant giving blowjobs?" Her mama said, "No, but you can get the rent paid." Woo! Look here. Y'all got that with these. There were just 2 women, living out in the projects and shit, and they started arguing and stuff. So one woman said, "Bitch, I'm tired of you. You going around telling lies and shit." The other woman said, "What you mean I'm telling lies? What did I say?" She said, "You've been going around telling folks that my husband got a bump on his dick." The other woman said, "Bitch, I didn't say that." She said, "Yes, you did." I said, "I didn't say that." The woman said, "Well, what did you say?" The other lady said, "I didn't say he had a bump on his dick. I said it felt like he had a bump on his dick." Thanksgiving was just a few months ago. And after we had dinner, we sat down for dessert. And so my nephew, he leaned over to me. He said, "Hey, I said, "What is it, boy?" He said, "Do pussy taste like pumpkin pie?" I said, "What?" He said, "Do pussy taste like pumpkin pie?" I said, "Motherfucker, I don't know. I ain't never ate no pumpkin pie." Woo, it's the slow class over here. Hey, I want to ask you a question. Oh, y'all cracking the hell up there today. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between a joke and a wisecrack? I'll tell you the difference. A joke is when a woman got 12 children. A wisecrack is when she ain't got no children. That's some wise crack. Come on now, think about that shit. You know, it's a little boy, you know, Little Run Run. Y'all ever heard of Little Run Run? But Little Run Run came home from visiting his dad, you know. And he said, Mama, I got a sister. And his mama said, boy, you ain't got no damn sister. He said, yeah, I do. I do got a sister. She said, you ain't got no sister. I do got a sister. He said, that woman, she wearing a room for her daddy. And I heard her say, ooh, daddy, ooh, daddy. Come on now. Woo. This the special ed class. Woo. I tell you, hey, this guy, he took his two badass little sons to lunch, you know. John and Jim, they twins. Bad little fuckers. He took them to lunch. He said, John, what do you want for lunch? John said, I want a motherfucking hamburger. Daddy went back and slapped the shit out of him. Then he looked over there at Jim. He said, Jim, what you want for lunch? Jim looked at his daddy. He said, Daddy, I don't know what I want for lunch, but I do know I don't want no motherfucking hamburger. Woo! Look here. When I first met my old lady, you know, I took a pair of my pants. I threw them in there to her, and I said, put them on. She said, I can't wear them pants. I said, well, now you know who wear the damn pants in this family, don't you? So her smart ass, she come back in the room and she threw a pair of her panties over there at me. She said, put them on. I said, I can't get in them panties. She said, your ass never will if you don't stop that bullshit, okay? Yeah, I had to bring my notes this time. I'm kind of forgetful these days, but I got this shit wrote down still, I'll tell you. Look at him. There was this Indian, and he was just laying out in the field, you know, and had his dick sticking straight up in the air. So this cowboy riding by, he's just riding by, you know, and he looked over, he saw the Indian, and he said, hey, what you doing? And you said, me telling time. Cowboy looked at his watch and he said, what time is it? He said, 12 o'clock. Cowboy looked at him and said, damn, it is 12 o'clock. He said, okay. So he kept on riding, he rolled on, went took care of the little cowboy business and came back. And he saw the Indian laying out there in the field. And this time he was just slapping his dick back and forth like that. Slapping. So he said, you still telling time? And you said, no. He said, well, what the hell are you doing? He said, I'm winding my watch. Oh, come on now. Y'all know this.
Hell no.
Look here. My partner, me and him, we tried this hiking thing, you know. He said we go up in the woods and we'll do a little hiking. We got up there, and that dumbass, he got bit by a snake on the head of his dick. He said, oh shit! Call the doctor, find out what we need to do about this guy. Oh shit! So I called the doctor. I told him what happened. I said, what do I need to do? He said, take your knife and cut his dick and suck the poison out. What? I said, what?
You gotta be
he said, take
up.
your knife and cut his dick and suck the poison out.
I ain't taking one
My
for the
partner
team.
said, what did the doctor say? I looked at him and I said, he said, you gonna die.
You gonna die
You
today.
know, President of Volkswagen, he invited us over to his house, you know, and he said, look at him, I got a brand new swimming pool out there, and in that swimming pool is a man eating alligator. And he said, I'll give $1 million to anybody who get in that pool and fight that alligator. So we heard a splash, all of us looked around, and old John, he was in the damn pool and he was fighting that alligator. I mean, they was going at it. After about 5 minutes, he crawled out the pool. He was out of breath. The boss said, well, I guess I owe you $1 million. He said, shook his head. He said, you don't want $1 million? John just shook his head. He said, well, I tell you what, I give you $500,000 in cash and $500,000 in Volkswagen stock. John just shook his head. He said, you don't want $500,000 in cash and $500,000 in Volkswagen stock? He said, well, what do you want? John said, I want the name of that motherfucker who pushed me in that pool. Woo! Look here. We were out riding around, and we rode up this little country road, you know, and we saw this little club back there, little juke joint. So we go in, and we see this sign that says $500 to anybody who can make this donkey laugh. I said, shit, you give me $500 if I make him laugh? Bartender said, yeah. He said, but you can't tickle him or no shit like that. I said, well, okay, I got this. So I leaned over, I got close to the donkey and I whispered in his ear. The donkey just bust out laughing. Yeah. The man said, damn, you made that motherfucker laugh. Here you $500. So we left, went on and kept partying and stuff. So the next week, we come back and they done changed the damn sign. This time the sign says $500 to anybody who can make the donkey cry. I said, shit, that's an easy fix right there. There's $500 more in my pocket. I said, you give me $500 if I make his ass cry? He said, yeah, but you can't touch him, no shit like that. I said, well, can we step outside for a minute? He said, yeah, but my bouncer gotta go with you. Make sure you don't put your hands on him. And I said, bring him, come on. So we step outside. About 30 seconds later, we came back in here, the donkey crying like a mother. The guy said, oh, shit, you made it. He said, did he touch him or anything? But the bouncer said, no, he didn't touch him. He said, damn, I owe you $500 more. Give me the $500. He said, but before you leave, tell me, what did you do to make that donkey laugh? I said, I told him my dick was bigger than his.
Whoa.
Wait for it. He said, well, what did you do to make him cry? I said, I took him outside and I showed him my dick was bigger than his. Look here. Look here, let me tell you this right here. Went to a party, you know, me and my old lady, we went to this party. Always having a great time with, just like always, I had one too many drinks, you know. And got to arguing with my boss. Well, of course, that didn't end well. I cussed him out. I kept on drinking, and I passed out. So they put me in the car, and on the way home, I woke up, and my old lady said, oh, you finally decided you'd wake your drunk ass up. I said, well, what happened? She said, well, just like always, you got drunk, you cussed your boss out, and he fired your ass. I said, oh, shit, fuck it. She said, I already did. You go back to work Monday. That's my time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna be on the same people in the house. Woo! Fucking 6 o'clock.